This is Shizhe speaking on track task 5.1. Now let's go to question 1. Question 1, we can follow the screenshots. So we set the variables and get them equal and some general methods. And move to zoo park. This is the main methods. We set the initial values, the name, the food, the location, and something else for every animal, tiger, wolf, and eagle. And as we can see, there are too many general methods, and there are some special methods for a special animal. So it's not very convenient to use these methods, and we need to use a new way, which is called inheritance, and we use that in question 2. So we create two new C# files: animal with inheritance, as the question said, and zoo park with inheritance. So for this one, we set quite similar. We set the variables and get them equal, and some 4 general methods. These 4 general methods means every class will use these 4 methods. And the virtual here, this word means because the subclass can get everything, can get all the variables and methods in the subclass, and they need to make some changes on it. So this word means it is allowed to do some changes for this. You can consider it as a new method, but with the same name. In my understanding, it is. So there are 2 classes inherited from animal. One is bird, one is feline. So these 2 are. So for bird, there are 2 variables: species and wingspan, and let them equal. So this is the special format of using subclasses. So this line, the line 8 means it includes all the variables it will use, and this means all the variables from the parent class, which is animal. And let them equal, and virtual means there is another subclass of class bird, and it will make some changes on this method's fly, because we use virtual, not override. So we use override means this has already made some changes, and this will make some changes. And another is feline. So feline, the same idea, override while sleep. We get that from the animal. So some new changes on it, we use override. And the subclass of bird, one is eagle, one is penguin. So eagle is very hard. And as I said, the special format, and there is a new general methods for this class, egg, and no more class will use this method. So public void, not public virtual or public override. And some methods we get from bird, and this will give us a new function. And another is penguin. Penguin is very short. So we only change as the question required. We only output the fly, override fly. A penguin cannot fly. So another is feline. Feline is, we can understand it as the same as bird. So that one, species is special for lion and tiger and normal things and sleep. Yeah. So in lion, there are 3 methods. We will make some changes on it for feline. The lion roars, the lion eats meat, and the lion sleeps. And the tiger is longer, because there is a new variables, color strips. We only use that in tiger, not lion. So another is wolf. So wolf is actually wolf should be in the same level as bird and feline, because they are all subclasses of animal. So to override general methods, make noise and eat, and then the special format. The final one is the main methods, which will run the program. This means we set the values here, every value, and be careful that it must follow the sequence. So the name, the food, the location, the weight, the age, and the color, species, and color strip. And for wolf, it doesn't have spaces and color strip, so we don't write that. We only write the basic information. And this will output this will run the methods of lay egg in Eagle program, in Eagle class. So that is the output. So yeah, it shows every function of these variables. And then it's question 6. We move to question 6. So question 6 is about question 5. Question 5 is about overloading. We can open it. So overloading is quite short. It can just really tell us to use the same method name with different parameters, and when we have multiple methods with the same name but different signatures, we can use these methods. And then it's about question the last question 6. We find the mistakes and answer the questions. So the answer to question 1. So the variable I is marked as protected in class A. This means that only class A and class that inherit from class A can access it, cannot access I from outside. And for question 2, so protected means I can be used inside the class, but I cannot print it out. And question 3, so for the first call, the line console rectangle line is not allowed because even though class B inherits, I is protected, and we cannot use it in the print results method. And for the second call, so the line console rectangle line is allowed because class B can use the sum methods even though it is protected, because class B inherits from class A, and it's about the sequence. So this is the question 6 program. That is the correct answers. So B inherits from A, and A inherits from another class. So yeah, that'll be my presentation.